increasingly dependent on our gadgets, mobile devices, and social media, often missing out on important moments in our lives. Children often learn from their parents and pick up on the same habits. One study shows 25% of children will use the internet by the age of 3 years old. A movement began in 2002 with the goal of momentarily unplugging ourselves from our phones, tablets, and other devices. Wow. This morning, we're joined by literacy advocate Melissa Williams with more on the importance of unwinding, especially during spring break. Thanks, Melissa, for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
And boy, in an age where you look at your phone for news and for the young people, Instagram pictures and text messages from parents, how do you unplug?
I know it's really hard to do, and we are setting the example daily as our children watch. This is the thing that you do, and children are like many adults these days, but their brains are still developing and at a rapid pace. And when you're talking about 3-year-olds starting this at a young age, we have physical and mental health at risk, all different types of factors, their creativity, all kinds of things. So we want to make sure that we take out time to do the unplugging ourselves so they learn from us.
And, you know, at dinner the other night, looked around the restaurant and everybody at every table. I mean, even person to person. It's important to have the person-to-person time.
Yes, that communication and awareness of our surroundings, that's important too. And we are putting them at risk from not be good communicators anymore. So balance has to be a part of that picture.
So we're talking about spring break, and sometimes the gadgets and the smartphones, they can kind of be a babysitter.
They can.
So how do we do that? How do we unplug and make sure that the children are not, you know, our gadgets aren't their babysitters?
Right. Well, you know, taking the child's passion and whatever they love really seriously, especially when you have a full week of an electronic being a babysitter at times, we want to take their passion seriously. So whatever it is they love, really make a week of it. If it's sharks, let's make it a shark week. Everything revolving around sharks that week, just so that they know you really do enjoy their creativity. And if we don't stay creative as adults, their potential to be a creative child will be at risk.
And you say another easy way, writing.
Yes, writing and journaling and just always having that with you. So whenever they are bored, they don't reach for electronics at all times. They reach for their brainstorming notebooks so that they can have some ideas to write about. Even when they get back into the classroom, just the act of writing something triggers your creative side of the brain.
Right. And lastly, something you were sort of driving home. Parents, you are the example.
Yes, the example. So we want to set a good one. And it's going to help us with our emotional well-being too.
Sounds good. Well, thank you so much, Melissa, for joining us. To learn more about ways to unplug, head to our website at abc13.com/info, and it is yours.